Module. Overview. This foundational module introduces you to the conceptual, historical, operational, and economic underpinnings of tourism and hospitality. It offers a critical examination of the origins, scope, definitions, and philosophical outlooks that shape both industries in the modern era. You will gain a holistic understanding of what constitutes tourism and hospitality, the complex systems and interrelationships within them, and how they have evolved into essential pillars of the global economy. At the heart of this module is the idea that tourism and hospitality are more than just industries. They are human experiences, exchanges, and economic systems rooted in cultural, psychological, and geographical motivations. This module unpacks these dimensions through both theoretical and applied lenses. 1.1. Defining tourism and hospitality. Tourism is defined as the temporary movement of people to destinations outside their usual environment for leisure, business, or other purposes, and the services developed to meet the needs of these travelers. It encompasses a wide array of services, including accommodation, transportation, food and beverage, entertainment, and cultural experiences. Hospitality, on the other hand, is the provision of services related to lodging, food, and beverage for travelers and guests, whether or not they are involved in tourism. Hospitality emphasizes warmth, service, and comfort, and includes hotels, resorts, restaurants, cruise ships, and private accommodations. Key definitions by international bodies. UNWTO, United Nations World Tourism Organization, defines tourism as a social, cultural, and economic phenomenon, which entails the movement of people to countries or places outside their usual environment for personal or business purposes. Hospitality stems from the Latin word hospes, meaning host or guest, and refers to the cordial and generous reception of guests or strangers. 1.2 Historical development of tourism and hospitality. Tourism and hospitality date back to ancient civilizations, where traders, pilgrims, military expeditions, and government envoys needed lodging and meals during travel. From the inns and caravanserais of the Silk Road to Roman rest stops and Greek spa towns, hospitality was born out of necessity and evolved with civilization. Key periods include ancient civilizations, travel for trade and religious purposes. The Roman Empire pioneered structured roads, lodging, and travel documentation. Medieval period, limited travel due to insecurity, but religious pilgrimages thrived. Grand Tour, 17th–18th century Europe. Aristocratic travel for education and leisure. Industrial Revolution, introduction of railways, steamships, and urban hotels. Post-WY era, commercial aviation and package holidays emerged. 21st century, digitized tourism, Airbnb, Booking.com, mass tourism, ecotourism, and space tourism. 1.3. The scope and nature of tourism and hospitality. Tourism is multidisciplinary and includes elements from geography, places, environments, attractions, economics, spending, investments, GDP contributions, sociology and psychology, traveler motivations and behaviors, marketing and management, product creation, branding, customer service, environmental science, sustainability, ecotourism, carbon footprint, hospitality, while traditionally focused on lodging and food services, now encompasses experience design, guest satisfaction, safety and hygiene standards, hospitality tech, smart rooms, automated check-ins, ethics and inclusivity in service delivery. 1.4. The importance of tourism and hospitality. Globally, tourism and hospitality generate trillions of dollars annually, create millions of jobs, and contribute to socio-cultural exchange and development. Key importance: economic, major GDP contributor in many countries. Foreign exchange earnings. Employment, direct and indirect job creation across sectors. Cultural, promotes cultural preservation, awareness, and global interaction. Infrastructure, leads to the development of roads, airports, utilities, and amenities. Diplomacy builds soft power through international relations and tourism diplomacy. 1.5 Interrelationship between tourism and hospitality. Tourism and hospitality are interdependent. Tourists need hospitality services, lodging, food, comfort. Hospitality businesses thrive when tourism traffic increases. Destinations are judged by the quality of hospitality offered. Together, they influence destination branding, customer satisfaction, and repeat visitation. Example: a tourist visiting Dubai will assess not only the attractions, Burj Khalifa, desert safari, but also the hotel experience, airport services, restaurant options, and staff friendliness. 1.6 Trends influencing the foundations of tourism and hospitality. Modern influences shaping the industry include technology, online bookings, mobile check-ins, AI chatbots, COVID-19, recovery, hygiene, contactless services, travel bubbles, sustainability, eco-friendly hotels, low-carbon travel options, experiential travel. Travelers seek experiences, not just places. Demographic shifts. Gen Z and millennials demand digital, value-driven experiences. 1.7 Key stakeholders in tourism and hospitality: government, policies, visa regulations, tourism boards, private sector, hotels, airlines, restaurants, tour operators, communities, hosts, cultural custodians, environmental protectors, NGOs and international bodies, UNWTO, IATA, WTTC, tourists and guests, end users and experience consumers. Learning outcomes for Module 1. By the end of this module, you should be able to define tourism and hospitality using global standards, trace the historical evolution of the tourism and hospitality industries, identify the multidisciplinary scope and structure of both industries, explain their economic, cultural, and political significance, analyze the interrelationship between tourism and hospitality sectors, recognize emerging trends and stakeholders in the field,